name is Adrian Scott. I am a New York and New Orleans-based filmmaker, and I am one of Spike's former NYU graduate film students. And I wanted to make a video just to talk a little bit about my experiences with Spike at NYU. Obviously, many of us know his films and the polemic arguments that they often ignite, but very few people get an opportunity to kind of have one-on-one interaction and experiences with Spike. So I just wanted to speak to that a little bit. In my second year at NYU, Spike approached me and asked me if I wanted to be his teaching assistant. And as a result of that experience, I got to see firsthand really the constitution of his character. You know, there were countless instances where I got to witness the acts of kindness that Spike demonstrates, not only toward his students, but toward just everyday people and his common interactions. And honestly, if it weren't for the respect for the privacy of the beneficiaries of that kindness, I could go into tons of detail about the things that I've witnessed. But I think I'm just going to concentrate a little bit on what he does with his students, because that's really what I got to see the most. Often you have professors who have, profound insights about, your particular craft. But it's rare to encounter a professor that has the breadth of insights and the breadth of experience that Spike does. In addition to the fact that he's so willing to share, first off, he's accessible. And he's so willing to share not only his resources, but his money and his time. A lot of people don't realize that Spike reads 10 to 15 student screenplays every single week during the school year, so that he can meet with students on a one-on-one basis, literally to discuss the creative realities of their film, to talk to them about directorial approaches, and even oftentimes to talk to them about how they're going to get their projects financed, which is obviously a major problem for all filmmakers. It's something that all artists, I guess, in a sense, have to face. Spike gives hundreds of thousands of dollars of his own money out of his own pocket, so that students like myself and many of my peers have not only the support that he offers in terms of him backing us with his name, but also the financial support so that we can actually create the projects that we want to create and not necessarily have to compromise. Every time Spike makes a film, another thing that people don't realize is he always has interns on the film, and these are his students. Sometimes they're NYU students, sometimes they're students, frankly in life, that he encounters in his travels that will express to him that they have an interest in filmmaking, and because of the type of person that he is, he will give them an opportunity to basically, be a paid intern. He's paying you really to learn, to do things like shoot second unit footage on one of his films, to go out with his actors and to actually talk to them about a scene. Spike is the type of guy to let you sit at the monitor with him while he's, directing Old Boy, and to talk to you about your opinion of the scene. And when you hesitate, this is a personal experience, when you hesitate to offer that opinion, he looks at you and he tells you that he trusts you. It's those kind of small, incremental moments and experiences that I've had with Spike and that I've observed of him with many of my peers that have really given me, frankly, the confidence and the ammunition to be able to go out and to, face the film world and to try this crazy thing, which it is crazy. If you never try to, trust me, it's crazy. And as a result of his contributions, I've been blessed to have films go on to win major film festivals, to air on HBO, and to play at Cannes Film Festival. So, you have to understand that when you give to this campaign, you aren't just giving to see another Spike Lee joint, though, frankly, that is enough. You're also making sure that another young and developing filmmaker like myself is going to have an opportunity to be on that set, to be, in Spike's office while he's writing and developing scripts, to be with him in the editing room while he's cutting these things, to be with him while he's in negotiations with actors and talking about character work. You're providing another young and developing filmmaker, many of them, frankly, that opportunity, because every time he makes a film, he takes people with him. So that's why I ultimately, will always support Spike in his work, and certainly felt that it was really important to support him in this Kickstarter. So if there's anything that you can give, anything that you can contribute, whether it's $1, literally, whether it's $1, or $100, or $1,000, Whatever you can give to make sure that this great American filmmaker continues to be able to tell the poignant personal stories that he feels are important. Not just the Hollywood blockbusters or the tentpole movies, but the personal stories that often affect us the most. If you want to make sure that that continues to happen, we have to continue to support filmmakers, and we have to continue to support Spike Lee. Thank you.